Alright, what's up guys, it's Troy D. Welcome back to the channel, Troy D 24/7 Mall, on point reviews all day, every day. Okay, today, man, this is kind of delayed, but I mean, this is just because we're releasing so many like banger videos every day that I totally forgot about this one. But this one was actually like one of those that I really wanted to try, and I wanted to get to the bottom of this. I wanted to find out what the deal was, and this is none other than Bentley for Men Intense. Bentley for Men Intense. Now, first and foremost, I want to thank everybody who is subscribing right now. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell, guys. We're going to come up with a bunch of good stuff, like just non-stop. You know how it is, guys. You know, I mean, not only am I acquiring good stuff, but we're also splitting stuff. We're getting stuff. A lot of people are, you know, I think this is the craziest one, is that I've had guys literally wanting to send me the samples of the fragrances before they buy them. Isn't that crazy? Like privately, I've gotten like private messages from people saying, yo, I want to hear your stamp of approval before I buy this fragrance. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't have it, bro. So they're like, well, I'll send you a sample. So that is such a huge development. And you know who you are if you're watching this, guys. Thank you for trusting in me, trusting in my nose. And it's important, you know, it's important. And you know, this Bentley for Men Intense has to go through the wire. It's got to go through my testing and you know, my input, because it's very popular in the fragrance community. I've seen reviewers with thousands of followers. I mean, you guys know I started like what, 4 months ago, right? So we got to 1,700 in like 4 months, which is not bad. But I've seen people that they have like 6,000 followers or even 10,000 followers, and they do denote this one as a masterpiece. And that's like, whoa, masterpiece, golly, really? That's one of those that I was like, really, masterpiece, okay. And I don't know the depth of their collection, but I'm pretty sure I got enough depth in my collection to find out if it's a masterpiece or not. But masterpiece is a big deal to me, so I doubt I'll say it today for Bentley for Men Intense, but I will say this, is that this is 20 bucks. Okay, it's 20 bucks. Now this one here, as you can see, is from it is from a friend of mine, DB, and it's barely worn. You can see this, right? You know, it's barely worn. When I see it traded out, I see people try to sell it. It's barely worn too, you know, so I wonder why. Okay, but let's go. Let's talk about this. So Bentley for Men Intense is kind of like a boozy scent, and for some reason when I try it different times, I get different things out of it. Okay, some days it smells like some metallic, you know, like scent, like a really metallic, like ugh, I'm just like, oh, you know. And then sometimes, you know, I'll get, you know, some nice like spicy sort of like sweet notes every now and then. But yeah, I get a lot of those with Bentley. But generally, guys, okay, the one thing that I have in common with this, like just testing it for a while, is that mostly you're gonna get booze. You're gonna get rum. Okay, it's gonna be rum and woods. Okay, there is incense, but it's just, for the most, the rum really, like, yeah, just so overpowering, you know. It's a strong rum. The leather here, just smelling it, like there is leather, definitely. And so when you combine all of those, you know, you think about it, rum, woods, and leather, I mean, you get a very unique scent. You get a very, very unique scent. It is something else. I mean, it is nothing like anything I've ever owned, because normally with perfumes, you know, there's still like an aspect of it that's like, I would say like mass appealing in a sense. There's an element into it. There's an accord or there's a note that makes it mass appealing. But this one is really a IDGAF, like perfume, like, you know, whether, you know, it's because they knew that it was going to be $20, but they don't care. There's no mass appeal in this. Okay, this one right here is straight up, if you want to become a boozy, leathery, woody smelling dude. All right, which explains why like a lot of the Bentleys aren't like fully used, because, you know, when we wear perfume, right, I mean, part of it is still the appealing side of it. We want to appeal to, you know, the people around us. And yes, I understand that there are people that they wear, you know, perfumes to bed, or they love it because of the artsy part of it, the combinations, or it's for therapy. I totally understand that. But for the most, right, if, you know, especially for the people buying cheapies, you know, we all know that this is for, you know, like say work or for play, but it's definitely for the appeal of other people. With Bentley for Men Intense, I mean, this is for sure, I mean, is for your own appeal, I think. If you listen to just what I just said, you know, is booze, leather, woods. I mean, yes, there's incense, yes, there's those other notes, pepper, whatever, but at the end of the day, guys, you know, when you're buying like a $20 like perfume, you already know that whatever is the strongest, you know, that's really gonna come out, because it's not like an expensive perfume where you have multiple notes that are denoted by multiple, like say, expensive ingredients, right? So this is a $20 perfume. So even if there are notes, like, they're not the same as, like, you know, say a niche. So the ones that really stand out, it's like straight up, yeah, booze, woods, and leather. And it turns peppery as well. Some people, like I said, will say this is a masterpiece, but I think that this is for their own nose. Like, this is them saying it for themselves. But I really wonder, you know, what this is like worn outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see this grabbing the chicks. I don't see this like being appealing to your wife, girlfriend. I mean, and more importantly, I feel like this is definitely for mature audiences. But at the same time, if you are mature, and I know there are a few mature people watching this, if you don't know what that is, I don't know, that's what, 50 and up, you know? If you're 50 and up, guys, wear this if you want to just get that, I don't know, bad boy edge, but not for appealing, you know, appealing aims or appealing purposes, because there are many perfumes out there that can appeal to people that match your age, like let's say 50 and up. You know, I've reviewed some gentleman scents. You know, I've reviewed fougères. Those are very appealing. This one right here is just, you know, it could be just for whoever like loves it, but that's really what you get. You get booze to the max, leather to the max, and woods to the max. No way the incense here is, you know, the real incense. I mean, and it gets overpowered easily. So in the end, does this convey like the driver of a Bentley? No, this conveys I don't know, some synthetic oil in a Bentley. That's what it is. And to me, I can't say I recommend it, you know, even for $20. This is the reason why this is like kind of loaned out to me, right? I mean, think about it. I could just buy this easily right now. Right now I could buy it, but I choose not to, because I have a feeling, you know, it's like, dude, this can't be anything that I can really use. It's applicable to my life. It's just not. Bottom line. This might appeal to some people that are looking for something different, or like I said, if you are mature and you want to just give that bad boy attitude, you know, I think this would be perfect. But I still won't pay $20 for it. Okay, even if I have $200, even if I have $2,000, there's no way I would pay $20 for Bentley for Men Intense. if I did, this would be a waste of space in my collection. It would be somewhere there, and I would never use this, just like this right now. Yeah, I don't think you'll get fans even of people around you. I don't think you're gonna get compliments, none of that. Okay, so this is a dud for me, unfortunately. And I will say this, that once I review like cheapies, I'm a little bit more critical compared to like the niche stuff, because I already know ingredients wise it's not gonna be the same, and I already know that this is for the mass market. And so I'm more critical because I care more. I don't want guys getting gypped $20, because to some people, $20 is, let's say, $300 for me. When I buy a purchase of a perfume, the $20 still matters. That is not really a cheapie, So I think your $20 should be spent buying something else, buying another perfume, or just eat outside. Get some, once this coronavirus is done, get yourself a nice sushi meal for $20. But this thing right here, there's no way I can really say I can put my stamp of approval. I mean, it's just, I'm smelling my hand right now, and it's just no way. Not around my wife, not around my kids. Okay, this would repel them. And yeah, to those that are saying that it's a masterpiece, all right, like, I'm not gonna argue that, but I'm just saying that to me is nowhere near even $20. Okay, so $20 I'd rather save for like a Happy Land, to be honest. Okay, but this one, nada. This one's a dud. Okay, all right. So what do you guys think? You guys own Bentley for Men Intense? Do you guys agree with me or not? Let me know in the comments. I remember when I shared a photo on Facebook and I was like, oh, I finally have it. What do you guys think? It was like a ton of responses. It seemed like everybody had this. You know why? Because every influencer reviewer was like so hard on this. And I'm just like, did you guys get a Bentley for this? Did Bentley send you a car to amp this up? Because it seems like a lot of people own it. And I'm not gonna knock this whole collection down because I haven't tried the other ones. The other people say that the Absolute smells like my Gucci Pour Homme, which I paid $150 for. Gotta try that out. Okay, so I'm just saying that for Bentley for Men Intense, this one's a dud. Save your $20, not worth it. This will never be in my collection, and I hope this gets sold somewhere, because there's no way. Hopefully somebody watches those other reviewers and they're like, oh, it's a masterpiece. But if you watch this review, I don't hype stuff. I don't push stuff. Okay? I want your collection to be however you want it. And I'm just reporting to you guys what I feel. And to me, this one is no way, not even worth $20. Okay? I mean, just imagine if you guys were like, going to a shopping mall. Think about this, right? Okay, like, take the Bentley logo aside, erase the memories of all these reviewers telling you it's the bomb. Put it this way: if you're walking down the mall and you had these people, how like there's these people selling perfumes at the mall, and they're like right in the middle aisle, and they're like, hi, and they're like, hi, I'm whatever. And she's like, you wanna try this? And then they spray it, right? Think about this. If it was rum, leather, and woods, hardcore, poppin' pepper, what would you guys think? I know some of you guys are going to be, smart Alex, and are going to be like, well, no, I'm going to like it. But we all know, generally, if somebody gave me this, I would like run away from that person. I would be like, dude, why? Why'd you try to ruin my day? I was walking perfectly down the mall, and you sprayed this on my arm, you sprayed this on my neck. How dare you? Like, man, you ruined my day. I would report them, for selling harsh, stuff. So that's how much I really don't like this one. Okay, you guys remember when I went to the Aventus boutique? This guy like forced the Aventus cologne on me, just sprayed it on me like that. Well, that was good. That made me want Aventus cologne. But man, if you shocked me with this, if you sprayed me with this, I mean, no lie, I might think it's pepper spray. I might just punch you back. You know what I'm saying? I might get really mad. So let's just hope that there's no Bentley sellers at the malls, like right in the middle of the mall, like doing some hey, you want to try, you want to test this? Let's hope there's none. Okay, so that's it. That's my review on Bentley for Men Intense. Don't buy it. Absolute dud. I don't like it at all. All right, so that's it. But I will review the other stuff, other Bentleys, other cheapies. And again, I'm always going to be critical of the designers because, you know, like, I want to tell you guys if it really lasts long, if it's really great, or, you know, it's really going to be worth your $20. So more coming on the cheapy side. Okay, so until then, guys, this is Troy D. Don't forget to subscribe, watch our videos. Take care.